Good afternoon, everyone. Today, our presentation is about how to increase the rate of internet penetration in India. Currently, the no internet penetration rate has become a very big issue to the Indian government and the local residents, which made varieties of troubles in development of India and residents' livelihood. Thus, I would like to talk about how to increase the internet penetration rate in India. Okay, this is the overview of our presentation. Our presentation will cover two parts. The first one is a problem statement. I will describe the problem and will introduce some factors contributing to this problem. The second part is possible solutions. I will introduce some feasible strategies undertaken by a potential client. Okay, from this graph, we can see that the internet penetration rate in India is about 26%, which is remarkably lower than the average internet penetration rate in the world. The no internet access rate in India is attributed to three main factors. The first one is the internet facilities, undeveloped internet facilities in India. And the second one is the literacy rate in the rural area of India is very low. The third one is that the internet in India is very expensive. In order to seek the feasible solutions to this problem, our team referred to internet models in 4 countries, which are China, Brazil, Japan, and Australia, in which the penetration rate they include the 2 developed countries and 2 developing countries, and the internet access rate of these countries are all higher than India, in which the internet penetration rate in Australia and Japan are remarkably higher than that in India. So there must be some successes that can be used to increase the India internet penetration rate. After analyzing these countries, our group proposed those 3 strategies to increase the internet access rate, which are local literacy, free public Wi-Fi, and affordable data plans. Firstly, creations and utilizations help literacy or semi-literacy in rural area are able to get access to the internet information. For example, the voice messages can replace text messages to make information more readable. Secondly, a large number of free Wi-Fi points should be constructed in the public places, such as transportation, cafe, schools, or banks. The last is to combine the affordable data options with the phone plans, which means residents can approach cheaper data plans that help them to access to the internet. And as the largest telecommunication company in India, Vodafone has occupied about 36% of the market share. Thus, this company can contribute more to implement those suggested strategies mentioned above. In addition, these strategies are in sync with companies' expansion strategies, so they will be more willing to cooperate with us. This is the reference list we use in this presentation. Now, that's our presentation. So do you have any questions?
Yes, I have a question.
Okay.
My question is, why do you choose China as to compare with the internet penetration in India?
Okay, this is a very interesting question because I think that China and India have the similar internet usage plans. For example, both China and India have the very high population. That means that they have a very high demand for the internet. And secondly, the Chinese government and the Indian government are willing to fund more to construct the internet facilities. I think that's 2 the most important reasons to refer to the Chinese plans to increase the India internet penetration rate. That's my answer.
Thank you.
Thank you.